let's see, how do you protect yourself from ratchet ancestors?
Girl, because they do. They get they get crunk. But the thing about it is, and I tell anybody, you run the show. This is my you're a spirit, but I'm still living in this 3D world. I regulate my space. I call the shots over here. You don't do that. It's really, really setting boundaries. So when I started my journey, tying into some of the things that I experienced in my mental illness, and I would tell them, I don't want y'all to talk to me. I don't want to hear your physical. I don't want to hear your voice, and don't touch me, because I used to have such night terrors. So I'm like, don't do that to me. I'm not ready for that. And in a way, I think I shut it down by doing that when I was younger, because it scared the shit out of me. You cannot tell me the boogeyman was not under my bed trying to take me to Hades. You know, so setting those boundaries. My dad, hey dad, he a rebel without a cause. He just do what the hell he want to do. So he'll come and he'll touch my feet. I'll be like, Dad, would you stop? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. But I know that that's him when he does that.
Right.
So setting your boundaries, being clear about how you're comfortable with them connecting to you. Like, hey, I'm not comfortable with you touching me physically. But I know I'm a vivid dreamer. So can you give me information in a dream? Right.
Gotcha.
If you go back to the post that I shared, one of the quotes says some of the information we get is so sacred that it has to be given to us subconsciously. So if you're a dreamer, have these weird, like, what is that? Take the time to process exactly what was in the dream, because that could be your ancestors trying to give you a message. For me, if I'm busy, if I'm just going, and they can't get me to stop, just to be like, sit down so I can tell you something. I'm not a night dreamer, but I daydream all the time. But if it's important, they'll give it to me in a night dream. So I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm sorry, y'all. I cuss a lot. I hope nobody
It's okay. We curse in the Calabash.
Yeah. My ancestors get it. What the hell is that for me all the time? So just setting those boundaries, doing things like cleansing your space. Like this is my Florida water. I keep this by me. Candles, lighting candles for them, clearing the space, clearing the energy. And also I think everyone should have an ancestor that's like the head honcho. That no other ancestors or energies are allowed to connect with you unless that person deems it okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with my grandmother, I'll be like, hey, I don't want to talk to nobody. I need to see you there so I know that this is okay. And when I first started mediumship, that's how we would connect. It was like she was playing translator. So I'll like see somebody's ancestor talking, like I can see their lips moving, and they'll talk to her, and then she'll give me the information, and then I'll relay it to the person.